of course, there is like a general way of thinking that, for example, I don't know, if you dream with snakes, it means something, but not necessarily. And I find it quite more productive to just analyze what I dreamt based on what I've been through. That's how you get an explanation, because there are no general meanings. It's very subjective. So I really try to analyze, and there was a phase. What I'm trying to understand right now is why is it that I stopped, having like a lot of vivid and realistic dreams, and like long dreams. Like I used to, like get up, wake up, and I used to have like a notebook at the side of my bed so I can write everything down, like to detail. I could just make a movie out of my dreams. Like they were like so extra. And I mean, they would, match, they would put in the same place aliens, Hercules, and superhero. And oh
Great.
my God. Yeah, super creative. Now, I do like dreaming, but the last, kind of staple dreams I've had were those in which I was in in a party or a social reunion, right? And I had to go to the bathroom. And there I was, I went into the bathroom, and I have a lot of issues with people, kind of seeing seeing me uh, in the bathroom. So the dream would go like, all of a sudden, I was no longer in the cubicle inside the bathroom, but I was sitting on the toilet in the middle of the party. So everyone could look at me. And that, I dreamt about that like several times, but the same thing. And it was it's crazy. I really need to understand this, and you know, it's it was weird. I don't know.
Sometimes
How?
you
Hi,
Yeah,
can't understand because it's refoulement. Okay, your brain are ruffling, hiding something and makes a message, but you can't because you don't want you realize really what is it, and you need someone to help you to understand it, a professional like.
yeah, absolutely, Sophia. Yes, yes, yes. I do. I actually considered like going to a professional who could just like hypnotize me, because there are a bunch of things that I want to know that I cannot consciously reach. I know it's dangerous, and one should look for a professional, a recommended professional, like not anyone.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I'm really into those type of things, and I would love to, you
But
know.
hypnosis can't really help you. If you want to analyze this as a dream and what they are referring, it's better psychoanalysis because hypnosis will only make you in a subconscious state, not analyzing the understanding of the dream.
do Magna, do you ever lose your phone or a wallet in your dream, or anyone else?
Um, no, I have been. I've been. Once I dreamt I was like in how would you say, an Agatha Christie type of situation, where I was like, I was being um pursued. Is it that the correct term?
Did you
By a killer. I mean, I was conscious in the dream, well, that I was being, followed to be murdered. Um, it was so realistic, and I was even, and do you know how I get ahead of the killer? I would just, I would listen to my voice narrating the whole thing. It was crazy. Like, it was really, really crazy.
there is a link with the previous dream. In this dream and the previous thing, there is a kind of persecution. Someone or some eyes are seeing you like a persecution, and in these new dreams is like you are followed by a murderer, and it's also a
Yeah.
kind of persecution.
Yes, but I didn't in the toilet dream. I didn't feel threatened. I just felt exposed, like in a very vulnerable type of way. So yeah, basically that's it.
I think with all that is just your fears and your whatever's in your mind, as you said, it just taking form in different ways. It's just fear. All your fears
Yeah.
come out in dreams. Like for me, like teeth. Like I don't know what it is with my dreams, but sometimes I have dreams where I don't have teeth, or my teeth are all messed up.
Oh my god.
I don't know. It's horrible. When you wake up, you're like, oh shit, I got my teeth. My teeth are good. Like I think it's just basic fear. I think that's and it takes different forms.
I would like to ask the ladies in the room if they have ever felt dreamt that they were pregnant to the point where they woken up and just like right away just put their hands in their belly just to check. Just because it felt so real. Like
No, but I never experienced the pregnancy or something kind.
me neither.
Also, I don't know. I never experienced it in dreams.
People say that pregnancy dreams they usually relate to creativity. The desire to have a creative project.
That makes sense.
Sorry guys, I have to go. It's been great talking to y'all.
Likewise, Carlos. I hope we meet again.
Nice to
Have a
meet
good
you,
one.
Bye.
Bye.
I have to go too, but I
Okay,
return
Sophia.
after.
Yeah,
Bye.
sure. Bye. So I can say then, Sophia, that I'm a very creative person because everything I've dreamed about is creative or something like that. And I'm like, yeah.
So many pregnancy dreams.
Oh my God, no, don't get me started. Like,
I don't.
I could, yeah, I know. Yeah, I mean, that's why I was saying like, well, I never heard of a man like telling me that they dreamt being pregnant, but it could happen.
I think the other night, one of the boys in the parties we usually go to, he was telling us how he had this dream where he was pregnant and he was freaking out in the dream.
He was Arnold Schwarzenegger. Have you seen that movie? Yeah, right?
So true, yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh, wow.
You know, one mission I have in my lucid dream, like being awake in a dream, I've never tried it yet, but I'm trying to do it. Wake up in the dream and then look for, what's his name, Einstein, and ask him, can you give me the lottery winning numbers for Friday? But I still didn't get the chance.
Oh goodness. You reminded me. Do you know how many times I've dreamt about numbers? And I said I need to play these numbers. I need to, like this is a sign. I'm not even questioning whether it is or it's not. I just, I just know it is. So it's weird, but at the same time it's nice.
Some of those numbers.
I think dreaming, are you dreaming just in your head, or are you in another dimension, or where can you
maybe
jump in another person's dream?
Yeah, maybe. And have you any of you before I'm gonna ask you this question before I welcome the two newcomers. Has any of you had an out? I don't know how to say it. Please
Out of body
tell me if
experience.
I'm wrong. Yes, exactly. Have you ever experienced that? Welcome, Annie. Welcome, Jake.
Hi, guys.
What's up?
With Deb.
Hi.
Hi.
Out of body experiences, right? I had one very scary experience with that, and I don't know if that was just a bad nightmare, which is very probable, but it was really scary, really, really scary. I haven't attempted any kind of something like that ever since then.
Yeah, you know, I don't think I personally did. I do that. I have that sort of feeling in some dreams, not consciously speaking, but my father did. Like he would tell me about, like, he was walking down the street and there was there were a lot of trees, you know, like pines, tall ones, and he was you know, walking down the street, and suddenly he just, you know, saw himself from above, and he was like walking at the top of the trees, like he was like some sort of levitating or any, but not levitating in a material way, in a kind of spiritual way, like a consciousness thing, because he could look at himself down there walking down the street, but he would, you know, wouldn't see him above. So do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Was he
Crazy.
dreaming? Or
No.
awake?
No, he was awake. He was actually walking down the street.
You know, I had like I've had some lucid dreams. I think I might have mentioned that yesterday, Magna, but like am I echoing for you guys? I don't know.
Yeah, you're echoing through Magna's phone,
Oh,
but you can go.
I thought it was like somehow echoing through my own thing. But anyway, yeah, I had two weird things. One was well, I started to have a lucid dream, and then like every time I have a lucid dream, I'll like wake up real soon after I realize I'm in a dream, you know. But somehow on this one, I started waking up, and I was like, no. I was like, not this time. And somehow, even though I woke up, I was able to close my eyes, and I just remember forcing my eyes together so hard. And then somehow the dream just came back, and I went in the dream, and I just jumped in the air and started flying all around this wheat field for a long time. It was so fun. But I think the weirdest thing I've had is like lucid dreams. And this, I know y'all were talking about out of body stuff, but I went back to but yeah, so I've had a couple times lucid dreams like within a dream. And I don't know how that works, but it's so weird because like, I'm like, I realize, oh, I'm in a dream, and I start like having a lucid dream. I'm kind of going and doing my thing, and then I'll wake up, and then I think I'm actually awake because it feels like I just woke up from a dream, and then I'm sitting there, and then I noticed something weird, you know, and I'm like, wait a second, this is a dream too, you know, and it's happened a few times.
It's beautiful. And you're like, wait a minute.
Yeah,
Think I lost my conscience. It's exactly like that. It goes exactly like that. It's awesome. I just love it. And I don't know if you guys agree with me on this one, but do you think that, well, I have to say this, but I also had spiritual phase, like a me saying this, I I think I sound it sounds like really lame, but it's really important to me, and it's very significant, and it makes complete sense to me because I've been through it. But I've had some supernatural experiences, like my sister as well, and my mom as well. and my dad as well, and my aunt as well. So I don't know if you guys think that this has something to do with something that it's actually able to happen, or this has to do with I don't want to say hallucinating or anything, because I wasn't hallucinating. I mean, it was very much real. But
what was
sorry,
it?
go on.
no, I have a bunch. Like I have a bunch. Like I can now at the end of it all. I mean, first I was just, you know, like seeing shadowy shaped formed silhouettes, you know. Have you ever felt like someone was staring at you, and when you know, just like look up towards that direction, there is in fact somebody looking straight at you? Have you ever felt that?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this was when I was like 14, 13 years old. The first time I remember this, I was like on the computer. The computer we had was in my parents' bedroom, and it was like totally opposite to the door. And so I was just like with headphones listening to music, because I like concentrating whenever I do something. So I was just focused. And then I started like having this sensation that there was someone behind me, you know, like looking at me, staring at me. And I was like, dude, this is my sister and she wants to scare the fuck out of me. I'm gonna, you know, surprise her, and I'm gonna, oh God, scare the shit out of her first. So I went, like, I was like, I just turned around and I saw this big black silhouette in the door, you know? And as soon as I looked at it, it kinda run a slash floated towards the bed of my parents, and it just went under their bed. And I was like, okay, I'm definitely not going to check under the bed if what I saw is real. I just getting the hell out of here. And when I didn't tell any of my family members, but once, like, I don't know, 3 days ago, I'm sorry, three days before that, after that, I was speaking to my sister and I told her this, and she said, "Do you know what? I also saw a black silhouette staring at me in my bedroom, but in her case, she was like entering the room, her bedroom, and she felt like someone was staring from up above. And when she looked up, this was the black silhouette, like kind of looking down from a piece of how do you say the placard, the puta madre, no me sale. Like she had a...
In Spanish, I'll translate it for you.
Sophie, un mueble, tenía un mueble para guardar la ropa. Like a...
wardrobe.
Wardrobe.
Yeah, of the wardrobe, because the wardrobe wasn't like all connected to the ceiling, so there was like a big gap. So she looked up and there was this thing, you know, staring at her, and when she looked up, this thing like kind of crawled back, so she wasn't able to see. And I was like, okay, so we are kind of having the same experiences at the same time. So this is telling me something. And as I said before, I'm a very spiritual person, so I do believe in energies, and I do believe. So as time progressed, I had a lot of fucked up dreams during that time. And it got even worse to the point where I could, actually, do you know when there's a lot of humidity in the air and you just feel like it's hard to breathe, like you can kind of, touch the humidity. Have you ever felt that way? Like the air that way?